Hello, welcome back to LK Tuition. My name's Lucas and today we're going to be looking at types of triangles. Hope you're well and let's just get cracking. Right then, so first of all, let's open up with an equilateral triangle. Okay, so the part of the word should give you a clue, equilateral. That is a triangle where all three sides are of equal length and all three angles are the same size, and that is 60. Yeah, so angles in a triangle add up to 180. So if they're all equal, just divide by 3 and you get 60 for each. So it's equilateral, all three sides are the same length and all three angles are the same. They're 60. And an equilateral triangle is usually indicated by a small line on each side. So there you've got the triangle, and because there's a little line on every side, that tells me that all three sides are equal. An equilateral triangle. Okay, next, isosceles. So this is where, so before we've had all three are the same, this is where 2 out of 3 are the same. So in an isosceles triangle, 2 out of 3 sides are the same length and 2 out of 3 angles are the same size. And again, we use those little lines to show you which sides are the same. So there's an isosceles triangle and you've got your 2 lines to show you that it's, it's pretty obvious looking at it, but sometimes it's not. So there it shows you that the 2 going up are the ones that are the same. And then that tells you as well, so if you think, so this line is the same as this line, so if you think they're leading up to this angle here, that's the angle that's not the same. So the 2 angles that are the same are going to be this and this. Yeah, so these 2 blue angles will be the matching ones. Alright then, so that's an isosceles triangle. So we've had equilateral, all 3 lines and angles are the same. Isosceles triangle, 2 out of 3 lines and angles are the same. And now we've got a scalene triangle where none of them are the same. So no sides are the same length and no angles are the same size in a scalene triangle. Okay, and it might look a bit like that. Yeah, so there you go. Alright. And then finally, we've got a right angle triangle, and this is simply a triangle where one of the angles is at 90 degrees, and you can normally tell by a little square denoting the angle. Now, just because it's a right angle doesn't mean it can't be isosceles as well. So if the other 2 angles are 45, then they match, don't they? So a right angle triangle could be isosceles as well. All right then, so feel free to kind of rewind, recap, otherwise we'll crack on and we'll do some questions. Feel free to pause the video. Here we just want you to name what types of triangles they are, otherwise we'll do them together. Okay, so the first one, we've got that square, so that little square in the corner tells me that this is a right angle triangle. Sometimes they just call it a right triangle. Okay. Now that we've got this orange one, this has got 2 matching sides, so that tells me that this is isosceles. This blue one, it's got 3 matching sides, so this is going to be equilateral. And then this yellow one, there's nothing to indicate that it's got anything matching, there's no right angle, so this is a scalene triangle. Okay. And finally, a few more questions. Again, feel free to pause the video and try them yourself. Otherwise, we'll do them together. So number 2, we want to name the type of triangle that has all different sides and angles. Well, that is a scalene. Number 3, how many equal sides does an isosceles triangle have? Well, it has 2. Number 4, which triangle has one of its angles at 90 degrees? Well, that's a right angle triangle. Let's write triangle as well, just to be complete. And number 5, a triangle has at least 2 angles that are at 60 degrees. Does that mean it's an equilateral triangle? Okay, so a bit more of a thinker. So a triangle has 2 angles that are 60 degrees. So that's at least isosceles. Can it be equilateral? Well, actually it has to be, because in another video we've got the angles in a triangle add up to 180. So if we've got two that are 60 and 60, that's 120. How many more do we need to get to 180? 60. So it does mean that it's an equilateral triangle, so that's yes. So if two of the angles are 60, the other angle must be 60 as well. Alright then, so I hope you found that useful. This has been LK Tuition, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon for some more maths videos.